Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for frame arms number 25. In particular, this is second Jive. Now this is the counterpart for Wilbur 9. Wilbur 9 is the black and red, now we got the white and purple. And both of them transform into a cool motorcycle. I'm really excited for this one. So let's take a look at the box. The box art is amazing, and one thing you'll notice, it doesn't have the box window where you see the frame or the inner frame here. So they actually fully utilize the front of the box. Kind of interesting they did that on this one. On the side of the box, kind of gives you an idea of what's in there. In particular, that one thing that's interested me is there are more weapons on this one. Wilbur 9 only utilizes the blades, but it doesn't have the weapons. So it's kind of interesting that they've incorporated that. This is a 1/100 scale. Now in particular, this is about 4,600 yen. Now that is very expensive for someone who are used to Bandai mold kits. And this size is about a big high grade, so it's really up to the person if he wants to try it out. For me, I really like frame arms. They have great details, and they're unique enough to try something different other than the Bandai mold kits. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the box arts, and let's take a look inside. Alright, so this is the basically instruction manual, and I usually start with the frame arms. You kind of remove each part, and you put in new sections to it. Just gonna quickly go over it. Some nice artwork here, some technical details. And I think on the back kind of tells you how to transform into a bike, and the color palette. Really nice. Alright, that's about it. Alright, so after assembly, I just want to do a quick comparison. This is Wilbur 9 here, and this is second Jive. And as they are pretty much the same all throughout. The difference are this one's utilizing the regular normal hands to equip the guns. The side skirt is different for them. This one has a little bit more elaborate, and this one utilizes the use of the blades with a handle. And he has actually have a secondary gun on the back here, so you get a pair of that. On the other hand, Wilbur 9 only get the blades that are connected to that one, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But otherwise, the main body is almost identical. So let's move out Wilbur 9. So you're actually getting a lot out of second Jive here. It's pretty cool. And I think they technically do that. They will have the first design, then they will release another one which has more stuff on it. Kind of reminds me of the Basilard with the expansion pack. Then they release a full kit with everything on it and a little bit more. It's kind of like that. So anyways, let's take a look at this guy here. This guy is amazing. Again, you're gonna get the two of this rifle. These rifles are, I'm gonna go out of order in terms of review, but this one is pretty cool. You can move this down, and I think you can even move that up. But pretty much, you're gonna leave it at that part, and you can attach this energy saber. So now he has a sword. There we go. That's pretty cool. And you get a pair of that. And I'm trying to find my other one. Where did I put that? It's somewhere in my stash. But you also have an alternate, which is right here. If you just choose to use clear parts, you want to paint it a different color, you have that option, which is great. Likewise, the clear parts you're seeing on the forehead, the visor, you're gonna have a clear part on that too, if you choose to replace that. And the other clear part is right here. Yeah, so that's pretty nice that they've added that. So let's put this back. Other weapons, you're gonna get this one, which does the same thing. It's a pistol. Well, actually kind of doubles as a sword pistol. Actually take this off, and it's the same sword as the other ones. So you get 6 swords. Well, 8, including the one I got. So that's pretty cool that There's so many things you can do with this one. And I'm pretty sure you can maybe attach this to Wilbur 9 also, but Wilbur 9 doesn't have this massive side skirts which you can attach. You get a lot of peg connection there. Let's put this back. In terms of articulation, you're not getting much. I mean, you're getting articulation, but a lot of things can hinder that. Yeah, you get the knee here, and basically it's from the basic frame or the inner frame. You get a joint here, and it's double jointed. Then you get an extra piece there for the knee armor, which kind of juts upward when you're moving the knee. So it's one of those that just looks great when it's straight out. Now another thing that I didn't really like from Wilbur 9 is this foot here. This foot is there's pretty much nothing stopping it unless you went all the way. So when you're standing him, you might have to bend the part here in an angle just to have him stand. But you know, nonetheless, it doesn't really bother me. Well, a little bit. It does bother me a little bit. Alright, top part, you got the waist, you get the shoulder here, and even this one, if you wanted it, it's part of the transformation, but you can just move this out and have the wheels like that. Does look a little weirder, but if you don't want it over in the shoulder area, you have that option. Alright, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you all have this cable in the back, but that's part of the bike gimmick. And there you have it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and transform him. It's actually a little tricky to do it in camera, but we'll see. Maybe I can do a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna try to demonstrate that. So first off, I remove the side skirt. It just gets in the way. So what do? I believe you stick this out like so, bring it up, and I think you rotate this part here. Was it like that? Okay, no, it's like that. Alright. It's been a while since I transformed Wilbur 9. I believe it's more or less the same. I could be wrong. Anyways, we got that part, and basically we're gonna move this guys forward. I'm starting to think I'm doing this incorrectly. Alright, let me take a short break. Alright, I guess I'm sort of doing it correctly. I'm hoping. So we put this together right here. And I guess this is the part where you actually move this down like so. So that's good. Alright, and I gotta quickly glance back. Instructions are not okay. Huh. I rotate this thing, rotate the wrist, and I flip this around like so. And actually, before we do that, we gotta move this whole thing forward. I think it's how it goes. Yeah. This one goes on top here. This one goes on top here. Alright, and I think we're gonna connect this in a bit. There's small tabs in there. I'll do that in a bit. Then on the back side here, I believe if you flip this around, you rotate the wheels. And again, another connection that we need to connect. Put this out. and getting the basic shape so far. Or one of the hardest thing on this kit is getting that tab to open. I got this one open, and this one the same thing. Yeah, so you gotta do that on all 4 wheels and connect them together. Alright, then I found a few things. So first off, this actually, you gotta make sure they're parallel to each other. There's a peg right on the chest area. Right there, the white part where it meets the gray part. There's a small peg there, just kind of push it in. And the wheels is not, no matter how much you just, it locks in place, but just a slight movement, it breaks them apart. And also for the head, let's see if I can remove this part here. Just want to show that there's a peg underneath the gray piece that pegs on the head, so you gotta make sure that goes in to have a secure connection. You put this back on there, you get this stuff, and there we go. Now putting this back on, you get the side skirt here, and I think from the instruction you flip it all the way in front, then you get this section here which flips back. So it feels like it's like a, what do you call this? Like a plate to protect the main body. Likewise, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Flip it over. Flip this flap down. And again, you can put the blades. I just remove it for demonstration. There we go, looking pretty cool. And I believe, likewise, oops. It's one of those, it's not really a transformer. It's a lot of parts. Some parts can be glued possibly together, like that connection right there, so we avoid popping it off. Alright. Likewise, kind of like Wilbur 9, you can flip this out, kind of like to have a handle. But I believe on this one you don't do that because of this. Alright, and I think we got it. One of the front skirt can be used as a peg stand to allow you to stand. Well, I guess you can balance a little bit. Maybe the wheels are too high. Well, you get the idea. Alright, so after transformation, I finally got both of them in bike mode. And basically, you can do the same thing, whatever you can do with Wilbur 9 to second Jive, but not the other way around. Because you actually get parts, like the side cover here. You do have that right here. It's an extra part. And you also have, let's see if we can get that runner. All that blades, as you can see from Wilbur 9, you also have the parts here to make it to connect for the hand. So basically, again, you can turn this into a wide version of Wilbur 9 if you do so. But yeah, you also get all this extra stuff. Probably I can put this on top here. Just have the hands, kind of like what on second Jive. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Overall, I would have to say I still like this mode here, because this mode you can actually turn into a bike for your Figmas. I've demonstrated that on my Wilbur 9 review, I believe. And actually, this is an idea I wanted to do. Once Ryoko and Satsuki from Kill la Kill Figmas comes out, they have their own bikes, which is pretty cool. So again, if you want to turn this into a Figma bike, it's a little tricky, but I think you can do that. I'm gonna demonstrate with this one. So for this one, you gotta move this underneath, and push that back, so you can open this up from the side. So similarly, I think you can do the same thing there. This one you gotta move all the way on the back. Kinda gives you this space here. Now the Figma is not gonna be sitting down, more like laying forward. So you're gonna put the legs here, and you have the handles here. And then there you go. On this one, I don't think you can do that here. Maybe you can have the Figma sitting back here since you have the guns in front. But if you want it in the writing mode, more of like a laying down mode, yeah, you gotta do it in this setup. So again, really nice. Let's put this back on. So yeah, this is one thing I like about Wilbur 9. You got these blades here. And I'm not sure if it's still available. Last time I checked, I got my frame arms from Ami, and it's actually, I believe back ordered for Wilbur 9. But definitely, if you get a chance, pick up both of them. They're pretty cool. I like them. A little tricky though, because it's a mold kit. You can't really transform it well. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay him down here, and let's see what else we can do on this one. Yeah, I think one of the problems is you just have this flap here. Maybe you can still have this thing open here. Maybe we can put this on the side. Let's try that. Look at all this. Maybe I should have done that. So let's do something like that. Put this in the front again. And where did the piece go? I am not too sure. Right here. I'm not sure if it's picking up. There we go. There are panel lines I've added on this one. So I guess it's gonna look weird because you have the hands there. But yeah, probably not a good idea. I think this is the only good setup when you have it on top. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I kind of fiddled around with it a little bit some more, and I guess this works. So you sort of have like wings. Not too bad. I still have like a bit of panel lines there. Need to clean it. Basically what I did is I have to loosen the joint a little bit, because if it's all the way in, it's not gonna let you move this way. And yeah, it's not a bad idea. It has wings now. And there you go. So that's pretty much it for the review. I'm not sure if it's something I can recommend. It really depends on the person. If you like building stuff, you like Transformers, you like to have a cool bike to go along with your other figures, I recommend it. Otherwise, it does take a little bit of patience to do the transformation and put things together. I'm actually thinking of just putting some magnets in between the wheels so they connect or they grab each other right away. The small pegs doesn't really quite work well for me. So there you go. That's my input on this. I still like it a lot, and if you want to try something different, go for it. Alright, so that is the review for Frame Arms second Jive, and that's about it. So till then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.